Today we are graced with this replay from the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Derp. Derp's a champ player. Very good, mechanical, speedy player. Can lack in the game sense department. But we'll see what we can do to maybe help Derp out. We've done a lot of replays for Derp in the past. So this one's more of a recent one. So we'll see how he's improved. Kickoff is very, very solid. And then yes, there's the speed that we're talking about. There is the speed. Unfortunately we whiff, but it works out. So Benji has a nice play upfield. I don't love the fact that Derp flipped here because now we've committed super far upfield, but we actually don't have a play. So it's very dangerous, getting just a little too close to the play. Nice demo, but you know, it doesn't really result in anything. So now we're sitting back, beautiful. Get up here. And this is where we're just committing too hard, right? We're going too fast into this play. We should probably be going much slower. We should probably be, you know, not supersonic, but we can still be driving forward, but just not supersonic, just so we have the capacity to turn and make a play on this. But by the time, by the time Derp gets up to this and he gets out of supersonic, it's almost too late. They do get a nice flick past him, and he's not in a position to kill time. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but that was amazing. So that was crazy. Good challenge off the back wall. That's just beautiful. And then nice touch. This is what Derp does. He gets a million touches and just plays really fast. Try to sneak that through. Didn't quite work out. Rotating strong side, but looks like Benji has a chance here. I like Derp is just sticking too close. He's just sticking too close to the play. He gets this boost and immediately turns around. It's just like, I feel like if Derp just, after this, just got this big boost pad and then rotated, like not all the way to the net, but just a little deeper and then went up to the middle of the field, he'd just be in a much better spot to go for things. You did play Ether earlier? That's hilarious, actually. But he's just too far upfield, and now he has to slow hit his brakes, has no momentum to go for this ball. You know, he's so fast. He's just so fast. It hurts him because it puts himself too close to things where he doesn't have time to actually make a play. And that was a great example of that right there, what we just saw. Tried to get back in time, couldn't do it. So I mean, you know, if Derp just had a run up, he would have much more momentum to go for that. A little bit of awkwardness. Benji commits a second man, and that's going to be a goal all the time. A second man here, you gotta kill time. What we can't do is dive in here like this and completely whiff and then give up a, you know, completely open net. Gotta kill time for our teammate if he's in a rough spot. Kickoff is still sexy. Beautiful kickoff. Again, we're turning up. Like we're turning the way we want the ball to go. Like we're kind of hoping the ball goes upfield, but we're like, oh shoot, it's actually going backwards. Like we just need to turn based off where the ball's going. Like Derp, I don't know. He already was acting like he's gonna go upfield no matter what. Our timing is really poor here. What Derp needs to do is go back post here and like slow down. And then come out and see what's happening after the fact. Derp's just going so fast. He's going supersonic. Now he kind of cuts out of it. Now he's, you know, same side as the ball, has to go straight up, very awkward aerial. Almost results in a goal for the blue side. Great scrappiness from the orange side to not give up that completely. Now that's the speed. Now this is where Derp will kill you. He'll get really powerful, fast hits out of nowhere. But you're going to have to give up the fact that, you know, he just plays a little too fast. His timing isn't in a spot where it's actually going to be helpful. Good shot attempt. Didn't quite make it. Can we just go back for a sec and look at this menace for a sec? I just realized what he did. Took that boost, and then my guy took that boost too. He's a menace. He's taking all the boost. It was fine because his teammate was trying to get that corner boost that's in front of us right now, but still, what a menace. He's like, I'm going to get 200 boost because I can. Again, I like he did a good job of, you know, it's a little awkward. He rotated strong side, so he kind of whips it around and like repositions himself. Does a pretty decent job, but it's still awkward. I mean, it would be more ideal just to be kind of in that already. Good play out. Trying to slow play it, it looks like. It's just a tough situation. He does a good job at least getting the touch. Looks like Benji might get a save here. Yes, Benji plays it away. Derp is able to get a 50. Good touch. Is that going to sneak through? How's that sneak through? What crap. But it worked out. I guess a simple touch is all you need, guys. You know what this is? This is the Schwa sub special. If you're subbed on YouTube, if you're subscribed on YouTube, this is what happens. You get cheat codes. The ball just magically finds its way into your opponent's net. It's actually an incredible thing. You should try it out. You should sub and try it out. It's a really like I said, a really spectacular thing. Derp needs to learn how to slow down. He's flying around this corner, but then the ball gets around him. Like, he goes fast all the time, but there's no purpose behind the speed sometimes. You know, you gotta wait and see what's happening sometimes before you just go fast. Got very lucky that Benji was able to touch that because he wasn't actually protecting the net with that 50. Trying to go for a flip reset or something. Didn't work out. Good bump, though. That's going to alleviate a lot of pressure. Benji kind of in no man's land, not able to help. Again, we're flipping upfield through, like, through stuff like this. Like, realistically, if we're flipping right now, when are you going to touch the ball? Like, when are you going to touch the ball? And I'll tell you, you aren't. Because by the time you land, like, did you expect the ball to be right there? No, probably not. Do you expect the ball to bounce up straight up like that? No. That's where I'm saying, like, when we're in spots like this, our teammates playing off the wall, let's not go supersonic. Let's not flip through this and go like this, but let's drive forward in a way that we're controlled and we can adjust based on what's happening. And not just flying forward for the sake of flying forward. Because the ball is also going forward. Good. Let him go up the wall. That's fine. Rotate back. I love the rotation. That was very nice. You're kind of going forward. You don't have anything, so you just get deep, and then you see an opportunity to go, and then you immediately attack. Very nice. It's very clear what you're trying to do to your teammate, too. So, like, if you're solo queuing, this works as well. Look at Benji here. Benji's rotating back. Gets his big boost. He sees Derp clearly in front of him. So guess what? He double commits. Shit. He should sit back and let Derp go for it and kind of wait to see what happens. Especially with the way that was. I think he adjusts well. I mean, you know, it's tough. It's all fluid. It's all situational. Derp trying to make something happen. Not much. His teammate really wants to go, so he's like kind of riding Derp's butt. Good touch. Not enough boost to do anything though. Derp likes to go for things just for the sake of going for things. Oh, I gotta sneeze. That's gonna be nice on YouTube. Wow. Excuse me. Derp likes to go for things for the sake of going for things sometimes, and it doesn't go his way all the time. It's not ideal. Good defense though. Very patient. See, he's so patient on defense. If he just finds a way to be patient on in transitions and on offense, he'd be so much better too. Have so many more opportunities. Oh, lucky that fake worked out. Good. The only time I'll say that flipping forward like that was actually a good play. And the reason for it is it's clear what's going to happen. Ether isn't going to get to this ball before it touches the wall, right? So flipping forward to try to get into a better position is okay here because we know what's happening. Before, when he flipped forward, we didn't know what the outcome was going to be from it. For this flip forward, we did. So that's where that was okay. So you gotta know when the right situation to do it. Derp, just be patient, friend. Let Benji serve this ball up to you on a silver platter. Just rotate this way and then just go with the flow of the play. See that Benji's gonna hit the ball out this way, and then just come out here and then just move this way. And then if it's a bad pass and we see this guy go for it, we just go back upfield and then get ready to turn this way and challenge, right? It can be fluid. It doesn't have to result, you know, in anything right now. You got Benji in your opponent's corner, you know. You don't want to give that up. Double commit with him. Awkwardness. We do have an open net for a moment there. Alright. Good 50 from Benji. Benji getting our touch. You're also playing too far off to the sides, right? You're getting way over here, but your teammate's about to hit the ball middle, right? So trying to find a way to like not play over here as much when you're off ball and trying to be in the middle more is just going to give you more opportunities for these passes. Yes, this is nice for when the ball rolls around here. Yeah, you want to be over here, but you can go from being here to here pretty quickly, right? What's hard to do is if you're trying to go into here, finding your way back this way is not as easy. You're also covering less of the field. Like if you're in this sector, you probably are covering maybe this side of the field. Like this whole other side's abandoned. Versus if you're in the middle of the field, yeah, it might be harder to get to the walls, but at least you're covering the most amount of field possible. And if it does roll up the walls, you're probably going to have time to get there. And if not, like, it's risky to go for it on the wall anyways. Because we have a lot of movement and it's hard to read. So, also rotate back close. He sees the error in his ways. He tries to. Look at how they served up a goal to him on a silver platter, but he rushed it and didn't get one, right? He wants to jump for this, which, bad angle, firstly. Bad angle to jump for it. And then he just gets so, he just keeps moving and boosting towards where the ball is. Right? Like, for this play. You know, firstly, where are all our opponents? That opponent just blasted off the wall, and then his teammate just whiffed. There's nobody in net. Just based off that, we already know there's nobody in net. So, you know, going like this versus just slowing down and then attacking it like this, you know, it's tomato. he just feels like he's moving so close and not giving himself time to react to stuff. He also could have dribbled this, but whatever. Don't need to talk about that. Ultimately, he is up a goal, so he does not need to score. And that maybe is his plan. Bad aerial jump. And that's how the game ends. I mean, it's a solid win. We'll take those. But damn, Derp, just take a chill pill, my friend. You like to go for everything and like to fly around. Like, your timing is being thrown off because you're moving so fast and trying to cover ground so quickly. If you just go slightly slower, a lot of plays are just going to come to you. Like, you need to know when the difference between, like, okay, I'm not sure what's going to happen, I'm going to chill, and, oh, I know what's happening, it's time to be decisive and go fast, right? So, once you find the play between being patient and then being fast versus, you know, just being fast for the sake of being fast, you know, you're going to improve a lot. You know, a lot of those, you know, whiffs and craziness are going to go away because you're just more patient and everything will come to you, right? Let the play come to you. You don't have to run your head through a brick wall to get to the play. So, hopefully that helps, Derp. Thank you again for sending it in.